Hi guys, you're back again with the Vape Invader. Hopefully the sound should be a little bit better than usual, guys, because we have got a microphone, as you've just seen. So, today's going to be a little bit different. I have got something for a review, but also I want to revisit a few things, just to give you my opinion. I've been using them a bit longer, because I think it's a nice little addition to the channel. Because the thing I got for review won't take very long. I finally got myself a Dreamer by Tenacious Vapes, made by Stan. And also made by Times Vape, I do believe. Yep, Times Vape. It's got Times Vape, designed by Stan Tenacious TX Vapes. I do apologise if you hear any noise in the background. Children are off from school and so are the neighbours, so there's a little bit of banging and screaming and everything else. All your parents out there will know how that one feels. Anyway, so let's get into the Dreamer. You've seen the box, and then on the back, it does give a little bit of information. 27mm body tapered at 25mm diameter, 21700, 2700, 18650 compatible with a sleeve adapter, innovating multi-point contact pin for increased conductivity, reversible tube for customizable grip. I'll show you that when we'll have a look at it, guys. Floating battery adjustment at hybrid 510 connection, silver plated contact pin, flat smooth button spring. You get the one Dreamer mod, you get a 18650 battery adapter, 2 spare springs, and 1 user manual card. This device is suitable for adults of 18 years and older. All the other bull crap that's on the back of a box. And then you have a scratch and sniff down here. It's always nice to see. Right guys, just as we get into this, I will let you know that it did come in a nice blue little sleeve, like a plastic sleeve, and it also had a bag on it, but obviously that's been damaged. Well, my daughter ripped it, to be fair, but we've got this nice polishing cloth. Do apologise if it's a bit fingerprinty, guys. I do need to polish it. I have bought myself some Brasso to give it a polish, but for now we'll just have to make do how it is. Unfortunately, it's a little bit fingerprinty, but like I say, I will be cleaning it at some point. But it's only for the purpose of the review. So, there you go. You have the nice Dreamer logo. What it was meaning by reversible threads, what we will do is we'll take off this top cap first, guys. Then we will remove the sleeve. Now, I don't know if this is just mine, guys, or whether they're all like this, but you see there is an O-ring situated here. There is no O-ring there. Looks like there's supposed to be, but there isn't. It hasn't fallen out. It's not in the box. I don't know if it is just meant to have the one for the resistance or whether it's meant to have two, but there's your bottom cap. That's for your 18650, which I will be utilising because I don't have any 2700 yet. Here's your lovely little button. As you can see, it does say Be Tenacious Times Vape. That'll, there you go. Here's a nice button. So if we open it up, so that came off that end, guys. You can turn it round and screw that onto that end. And then you can put this onto this end. And what that will allow you to do is you have the Dreamer logo there. And if you look at this shape here that comes round, you can hold it like that. Ideal for firing. Your Dreamer logo is at the top. Or you can turn it around the opposite way. Height wall when it came. Where your button's down near the Dreamer logo. The threads are lovely and smooth on this, guys. I do apologise again, it really does need a clean. I have been using this. And then you've got this sort of jammy where you hold it like that. But if you look there, guys, as well, designed in the USA, I0090. So I do believe this is the 90th. And it's designed by Stan. I do really like the brass. I want something I could polish. I have been talking to Stan on a regular basis because I won't show which one to get, and I did sell my Revenant Cartel to be able to buy this. As I say, guys, I do buy my own stuff, so I really wanted this, so sacrificed. As it says, you get the 2 extra springs in here, guys. I do believe that's also another button contact for the inside. This one seems to have like a nipple or a knurling on there, whereas the other one seems to be more flat. These springs do seem to be 2 different sizes, so I'm guessing for a longer or shorter throw. I won't be messing with that, guys. I've got to admit, I haven't done one before. I would probably take it into the shop, let someone have a look at it rather than mess about with it until I actually know what I'm doing. Saying that though, guys, I will just have a look for a screwdriver. Don't believe I've got one on hand. Just to... Don't want it to fly off, but yeah, you unscrew that, guys, and there's your spring, and there's your button. I'm guessing if you push that, that would come out the inside if you take the insulator off. I'm not going to do that, guys, because I don't want to totally take it apart in case I can't get it back together. I'm being completely honest with you. I have took a few apart before, but not like this, and obviously this is a really beautiful thing, and I don't want to go ruining it. So once I know a bit more, guys, I will probably come back at a later date. Oh, there you go, it comes out anyway. So yeah. So I could probably change that to the nipple, the one that's in the bag. Probably change it for the shorter spring as well. I will get someone to have a look at this tomorrow, guys, because I think I might be changing that, just so it gives that shorter throw. So what we will do now, guys, I will put myself the sleeve in, which is a nice fit. Goes in nice and snug. We do have a really nice, really nice, it's just a standard. It's a VTC 5.8. I always like to run mine positive down. Just because the ventilation's at the bottom, so. And I do have a brass battle cap. I've had this one a while, guys. So I do have the battle cap to go on top of it. Let's give it a vape. Yeah, oh, she chucks, guys, she chucks. Very nice. I am waiting for the butch cap for the dead rabbit, guys. Once that comes in, I will be reviewing the dead rabbit. I don't want to bore you guys by doing 2 different videos for the same bloody thing. I could do the videos and do the dead rabbit and then do the cap, but I'd rather just do the 2 together and show you this is the dead rabbit, this is the cap. So that's a future video for you guys as soon as it comes in. What I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to get a few of my devices down and give you a bit more of an update to some of the devices that we have reviewed so far and give my opinions on the tanks, possibly the mods as well. So I won't be 2 seconds, guys, and I'll be right back. So here we are, guys, we are back. We do have the mag mod. I'm not going to fire all these, guys. I'm just going to, because obviously you've seen the cloud production before. As you can see, I'm a little bit disappointed on this one. We do have paint chipping. I look after my mods very well, as anyone who knows me knows. I really do look after them in a bag rate at all times and looked after. The paint is chipping, typical of Smock. Really shite paint job, to be fair. Still a good mod. Still, you know, still use it. Fantastic, what have you, but I am really disappointed in the paint job. If you hear that crying, that we do have some kittens. Just for all you ladies out there, or gentlemen that like to see something cute, we do have some little baby kittens. We do have 4 of those, so just thought I'd show you what all that noise was. Right, then we had the moon box. I'm not doing them in any particular order, guys, just going to show you them. So we have the moon box. Sorry, I dropped that, guys. Holding up really well. Do like these, still very light even with the batteries in. Now the moonshot. I was going to slate this, guys, I really was, because it was such a fiddle and an arse. But what I will say is it builds really, really, really difficult. But once you get it right, it's a really good vape. So I would say if you buy one of these, guys, persevere with it, keep trying, because once you get this right, it's fantastic. Right. I also have the LMC box from Limitless. Still liking this, guy, still files really well. Obviously, over this little short of time, it wouldn't have broken, but yeah, no chipping on this one, guys. All the paint's still nice, not like the Smock. So that's that one. And then there is the Funky 160, which is still a fingerprint magnet, which annoys me. I do use it, but I'm constantly cleaning the bloody thing, but other than that, it's fantastic. The doors are great. I like the fact that you can change them. Still same as before. As I said, it's just a quick run through, guys. What else did we have? I will be doing a full review on this one. That is the Anarchist Sleeper. We had a quick look at it. I will do a full review on this at some point. I had a look at that. I have been using it with that nice sexy red juice, and it is This thing, guys, this thing is really good, but it's wide open. So you've really got to be in the mood for a good vape. It's a really, really nice vape, though. Then we have this. The Zeus. Now, if you remember me reviewing it, I said it were a good tank. I don't really do tanks, but I liked it. Yeah, that build was fine. I've had 7 fucking builds in this. 7 fucking builds. Every one of them, after halfway through the tank or the first tank is gone, when you refill, burnt taste. I've tried wicking different ways, burnt taste. Tried everything. I've had other people wick it, just in case I'm a fucking idiot. I've had it wicked in a shop. I've had it wicked by another YouTuber. Vaping Sloth, shameless plug. I've had it built by loads of people as well as me. It's had 7 fucking builds in it, and every time you vape it, burnt fucking hit. Bag of shit. I'm telling you now, if it wasn't for the fact that I like to build up my display, I would take this and I would smash it. I would fucking smash it into a million pieces. But I leave that to the other reviewers that like to do things like that. I'm not going to smash it. I paid good money for it. I'm going to persevere with it. Try and get a good build in it. And if not, it'll sit on my shelf. But that is probably the biggest disappointment out of everything I bought, guys. I do tend to buy things I like as well as things that are coming out. Now, the Bonza. Now, don't get me wrong. Nice little RDA. Definitely worth the money. Beautiful. Painted, holded up well. Vapes well. I just thought the hype over it were a little bit much for me, guys. It is a good dripper. But there was such a big hype because of all the different reviewers that were involved in making tanks at the time. And don't get me wrong, the Vaping Bogan. Really big respect, man. Love what he does. Love all the advocacy that he goes for. But I just thought this is a very good starter. I would say an RDA because it's easy to build on. It's a nice vape, but it was really wide open. I closed it down, but still, I don't know. Something just didn't tickle my fancy, guys. But I do like it. I would recommend it to people. It's just not my favourite. I do use it. It's finding something for it to match with as well because of that. I did choose the rainbow, which is my stupid fault. But I just thought that the hype was really, really... Well, I'll tell you why I thought it was overrated. For the only reason. This. Not this. The drop. Now, the drop had the same hype as the Bonza. But for me, this earns it a lot more. The build is simplicity. Just simple. So easy to build. The only con I would have with this device is the tightness of these O-rings. But that's a good thing. You don't want your top cap falling off. But still been using it, guys. Same building from the review. And I just think it was easy to build. Easy to wick. The flavour's phenomenal. I like it wide open. I like it closed down. I don't know. For me, Brian, the Vaping Chronicles, Brian, he hit this one out of the park. This, by far, is either my favourite or my second favourite RDA. Closely behind the Narca. Do apologise, guys. I got a little bit of gas. So, yeah, I really do like that one, guys. And then last but not least, the Revo tank. On top of the Tornado. Still loving this, guys. A little bit of update. I did say I'd let you know. The coil in this is still going strong. I'd say it's just starting possibly to lose flavour after 2 weeks. You can't really complain, can you? But I'll probably see how far this coil will go. I reckon I'll get another week out of it, and then I'll change the coil. 2 to 3 weeks out of the coils, big plus. Not that I'm going to hate on any brands. But this, the coil lasted 3 days. And I had to change it. 3 days. 3 days, 3 weeks. Know which one I'd be choosing, guys. But then again, if you want to chuck the big old fucking clouds, this is your baby. Well, this isn't your baby. This is your TFV 12 Prince. I think there's been that many. I wanted a live stream the other night while watching one, and go do some research, guys. Look how many tanks that Smock has made in the last year. It's fucking ridiculous. The big baby, small baby, beast brothers, kings, princes, uncles, fucking auntie. Sorry, I'm ranting, guys, and I don't want to keep you too long, but yeah, I don't know, guys, I just don't know. But anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd revisit a few things like I promised I would. Let you know what I'm thinking about them now, compared to what I thought about them then. Because I think it's alright giving a review when you've opened something and you've only been using it for a few days, but now I've been using a lot of them a lot longer. So, there we are. Quickly before we go, guys, how would you feel about a review on these? These are both stabwood acrylic mechs. I picked these up for myself, not for review, but I do have them. I can do a review on them, guys, if you want to look around them. This one was a prototype from the Philippines. This one is bought, I believe, off Fast Tech. Both really nice, just cheap little stabwood mods if you wanted to first get into it. Leave a comment in the description, guys. If you want to see a video on this, let me know and I can arrange it. I just don't want to be doing one and boring people, guys, that's all. As always, I've been the Vape Invader. Stay off them stinkies and join the vape side. See you in the next one. Bye.